like a Hellcat.
Yo guys, I'm back today with another video. Today we're gonna really mix this up. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of welding. Not like we're not gonna weld anything, but I'm gonna show you a little bit and explain everything and a little bit of the basics. So yeah, stay cool, stay fresh, peace. Alright guys, we're back. So basically what we have here, we got our brass welded pipe, and I welded this myself. I know I didn't really do all that good, but this is my very first weld. I kinda messed up right there, but yeah. So what you want, guys, when you do this, if you guys are gonna be basically welding this, you want it to be a good weld. And how you know it's a good weld, if you look inside, you can see there's almost all the way a ring all the way around there. You want there to be a thick ring right there, so then when you pull, like, it's not gonna come off. And that's how you know it's a good weld and everything. And I do believe this is a brass pipe. And yeah, so I'm just explaining each of these right now, guys, and we're gonna get into this one. This isn't really welding, this is more of like piping and everything. What you guys have here, this is like a iron, I do believe it. It's a iron pipe. I made this myself as well. Basically, what if you guys can see right there, I cut right there with a machine, manual machine. And then I use Teflon tape, which is piping tape if you guys don't know, to cover up all this. And then I had to use a wrench to put this on, because that would be really hard doing that with your hands. But yeah, if you really wanted to, you can use that as a lethal weapon. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna get right into the video. I just wanted to explain all that to you. So guys, meet you in the next clip. See ya. Peace. Guys, we're back. And we're gonna be going over the equipment and everything you're gonna be needing. I wrote it all down on the piece of paper because it's actually quite a bit. So I'm gonna read it off. So for pick it up, guys. For the weld, for all of this, guys. So this, we're gonna need TIG. If you guys do not know what TIG is, it is something that you use to melt your, how can I put this? To seal your two bars together. So as you guys can see right here, that's melted TIG. And it can go for roughly cheap, depending on how much you guys need. And guys, JB Weld, that's like a glue you're gonna need. Before I put all this thing on, it was actually like the second step I had to do. I had to, right underneath this, I had to put JB Weld underneath this. And just so you guys know, this is not a sponsorship or anything. You had to put JB Weld underneath this to make sure it's sealed and everything. And then you're gonna need a welding helmet, or if not a welding helmet, guys, at least put on some safety glasses, because they're gonna be messing with a blowtorch, and there's gonna be melting metal dripping down. There's gonna be smoke coming out from the top of this. It's gonna be pretty hectic. Guys, I'm gonna put a picture up on the top. There's a picture of me being taught how to do all this stuff and all that good stuff. So on the left hand corner, guys, there's going to be a picture. So yeah, in 3, 2, 1, right there. So you guys can see on the left hand corner there's a picture, and that's basically, there's smoke coming out from the top if you guys look very closely. There's a guy, which is my instructor, welding everything together. So yeah. Okay, let's get back into the explaining the equipment. This is going to be a really long video. We're going to need a blowtorch, of course. Now the blowtorch, guys, it's gonna want to, you're gonna put it in a stand. I actually have a picture. Let me explain to horse. You're gonna put it in a stand, and you're gonna want to put your TIG next. Pretend this is the stand, right? You're gonna put your TIG next to. First, you're gonna heat it up with your blowtorch. And once you heat it up with your blowtorch, guys, you're gonna want to put your TIG next to your two areas where you inserted your pipes, so you guys can seal it up so it doesn't fall back off. So you're gonna want to seal all that back up, and you guys want to make sure you do it perfectly. Where if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's like a little ring around there. Makes it so if you guys pull, it's not gonna come apart no matter what you do. That's pretty sturdy, as you guys can tell. And then next thing you're gonna need, guys, is a sandpaper. That's your very first step you're gonna need to do while you're doing this. You need to sandpaper this down, and then you're gonna want it to be smooth. You don't want any rough edges, guys. So you want it to be smooth, and you guys want then you guys want to put your JB Weld on, not too much, but enough to hold. And then you want to basically put your other pipe on and slide it on where it's tight, and you want to take your finger, if you want, wipe all that extra JBL. If it's in a little cup, put it back in there. You don't waste anything. And then next thing is brass pipes, which I don't have to explain anything. You're gonna need 2 of those. I'm out of breath. And then, guys, onto the pipes. Yeah. So onto the pipes, guys. So, thing you're gonna need, guys, is Teflon tape. You guys are gonna need Teflon tape for this right here. Not sure if you guys can see this. Here. You guys see that? Right there, that little bulge right here. All that right there. That's Teflon tape. You guys are gonna need that for basically keep it from not coming off. And then you guys are gonna need a wrench. Well, first with the Teflon tape, guys, you wanna, I don't even have anything to, let's just say for an example, guys, this. Pretend this is the ring of the Teflon tape. You guys want your fingers to be in the ring. You want to make sure it rolls on your finger and just roll it on. It's kind of hard to explain it without the Teflon tape. But yeah, and then you guys are gonna want a screw indentation. I don't know what the machine's called or anything, where it makes this indentation right here of the screw. And then, so you can just screw this top on. And then what you're going to need then, guys, is a wrench. Very, very important. If you guys don't want this thing to come off, you get a wrench. And it also helps with the Teflon tape. Also for no leaks and everything too. But get a wrench. Get a wrench, guys. Put it on like a clamp, and then you're gonna want to clamp on your wrench and twist it to tighten it. And that's that, guys. Now let me get on to explaining to you guys the steps. See you in the next clip. Peace. Guys, we're back. I'm gonna explain to you guys how to do the piping now. Not the piping, the weld with brass pipe. And I have this picture right here. And yeah. So let me explain to you guys with the brass pipe. So right now we're gonna pick it up. Here's the brass pipe. So we got the brass pipe right there. And so here's this picture I drew. Guys, that's the TIG, if you guys weren't wondering. You put your finger in there, and it roll... No, that's... You don't put your finger in there. Actually, you do. But with Teflon tape, you want to put your finger in there, and you want to make it roll itself into the pipe. And now you want, this is the blowtorch. So I have the steps here, guys. So first, well, besides the first step right there, first, guys, you want to sandpaper like this, like I said. But besides that, second, it would be this. Clamp it on. Clamp it on here. Then third, second to second, if you guys know what I mean. I'm just gonna go move on. Do the blowtorch. Blowtorch. Heat this up until it starts. Heat this up. Put the TIG on after like 3 seconds. Put the TIG on where the metal's hot, and then just roll it around the pipe. And then that should work out, and then you should have your first step done. But the first one would be actually the third step. This should be the fourth. Then this would be fifth. Because I forgot to say the JB Weld, you have to put on underneath this after the sandpaper. But guys, let's move on to the next, which is the piping. I'm back, and now I'm going to be showing you with the piping a little bit. So let's get into the video. And yeah, so right now, guys, I use more of a complex machine for this. But yeah, this is like our stand in the machine I used. This is the pipe right here. And now what I did, I'm gonna show you guys on draw as I go on. So I inserted this. There's like a little bar. It's so hard to draw actually with looking through the camera. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'll just keep it like this. So here's what I did, guys. So there's just unloosens this. Lefty loosey, righty tighty for this. Same as always with everything. But yeah, and then guys, there's a machine that will cut this. You'll bring the machine over this way. That's if you guys are using the same machine. And then the machine will not really even. It would clamp on, and then there's a little thing right over here. You would twist this, guys. Twist that, and then there's these little threads in here that will make this little screw-like pattern And once you take this out, it will look like this. We would have this bar form. Now guys, let's move on. Alright, so new section. You're gonna have a separate machine for this, guys. As you guys can see, like I said, here's the bar. You put the bar in the machine. It cuts this little thread right there. Now we're going to be talking about Teflon tape. This is very important, guys, for this to go on smooth and it won't grind and mess up the screw. So basically what we're going to do, here's a Teflon tape. It's not a oh crap, almost dropped my pencil. It's not a perfect circle, guys, but it's a circle. Here's your Teflon tape. Don't judge me. And here's your pipe. With the screw angles. And now guys, with this Teflon tape, you're going to want to make sure this Teflon tape, remember there's like going to be a hole more likely right there. Put your finger through there, make sure you roll it, and then make sure this Teflon tape is going to wrap around this. You're going to want to go around like 3 times. No, say 2 times minimum. And then it makes it nice and smooth, and it might not feel sticky, guys, but it doesn't. It's a smoothness to it is gonna help. But eventually, it's gonna look like this. Oh man, I cannot draw with. Usually a really good drawer, guys. Look into this camera. Originally, guys, this is how it's gonna look. In a way, it's going to look like that. That's the Teflon, guys. We're going to go on to the next step. So, as I said, here's the Teflon right there. Now we're going to go on to this part, guys, right there. Alright, so guys, we got this right here. We have our clamp. To make our clamp, this is for a machine, guys, so it's going to look a little different for the weld. Oh my god, I dare you guys to try and draw through looking through a camera. It's not easy. You're gonna want to pretend this is your that's really crappy. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad. Basically, you know what I mean, guys. This is going to be the top. You're going to want to insert this in. You're going to want this to twist on the Teflon tape, which is going to be right here. You want the wrench, guys, to be right about there. And then while you're putting it on, make sure you're going and pushing down. And yeah, best I can. It's hard to describe it. But yeah, guys. So that's it. That's how you make that. See you in the next clip, guys. Hope you like this video. See you in the next clip. I tried to do something new, guys. But guys, remember to like and subscribe if you guys like this and you guys want me to do more stuff about this. I'll for sure be doing more stuff about this because we got this program at our school. We're learning so much. I can guys teach you how to use a blowtorch too. So yeah, I know how to use a manual blowtorch and a machine blowtorch. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you get this video, let's say up to, say 5 likes, guys. And get my video up, and get my channel up to 15 subscribers. I'll release another welding video. Stay cool, stay fresh. Peace.
Shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost